She's been a trailblazer in the historically male-dominated sport of car racing, first as a racer, now as an analyst.
Yeah, Danica Patrick, she's the only woman to win an Indy Car Series race, and Lauren Kelly chatted with a former racing star ahead of this weekend's Indy 500.
Memorial Day weekend is here and Indy 500 only a few days away. Whatever setup you got there right behind you, I'm just going to go ahead and invite you to my house. Just pick it on up and bring it on over for my watch party. Does that sound okay?
I mean, this is a pretty stellar spread. It's just a beautiful, I mean, I don't know if you've made like charcuterie boards or snack plates before, but I have made many, and the amount of ingredients it takes to fill up an entire plate is actually pretty amazing.
And, well, I got to bring it back real fast. One reason I was never offended when my mom told me that I was a lead foot when she rode around with me in the car, I was like, hey, guess what? Danica Patrick is also a lead foot, and, she's very tremendously successful, and I love her, so that's okay.
Well, I'm glad that you had someone that you could defend yourself with.
Hey, we know you've retired your racing gear for now, but Indy 500 is this weekend. It's a fun event for everybody in the family to just kind of gather around the TV and watch over the holiday weekend.
Well, I'm part of the broadcast. So
okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, ever since I retired in 2018 was my last race, and it was the Indy 500. The next year I was doing the broadcast, and I've done it every year since. I'm super grateful they asked me to do it. It's a fun race to do. It's an honor. But I will say that when I was a kid, though, and I've told this story so many times, people would ask, like, did you watch the Indy 500 growing up? And I would always tell the story. I would say, like, we'd sit there, there'd be chips and dip on the table. Just didn't quite look this fancy. There was probably a little less vegetables in that option. But it'd be chips and dip on the table, and we'd just sit there and watch the Indy 500. I'd usually pass out for like an hour in the middle of it and wake up for the ending. So, I mean, this is such a familiar situation to me. And I just do it at other points in time, not the Indy 500. But it's the perfect opportunity to make a bbig spread and have people over and enjoy the race.
Absolutely. Now you mentioned charcuterie. Do you know how long it takes to make a charcuterie board? I've kind
A
of
long
just given
time.
that. Yeah, it's too much for me.
And a lot of ingredients.
And just for me to consume it in like 3 bites, I'm like, okay, no. Chips and guac is always my thing. I want your professional opinion though. So baseball has its peanuts and football has its, hot dog and beer and things like that. What do you think is like the ultimate snack that I need to have at an Indy 500 party?
Oh, chips and guac.
Okay.
I mean, we're like, it's almost summer. So I feel like, and who doesn't like chips and guac? It's a fan favorite. It's kind of like, it's like, if people are coming over to the house, like to have like Mexican, like have tacos and things like that. There's almost no one that doesn't enjoy that. So I think chips and guac is probably your best bet.
I think so. Maybe throw a couple of pitchers of margaritas in, or maybe have some cold rosé. I think
I'm getting invited to your party.
I think I'm setting the day up for a nice little feat right there. Hey, can you kind of fill us in on what else you've been up to over the last couple months? And I know you've been staying busy with all of your things on your plate, literally. But what else have you been up to?
Oh, I turned 40 this year and took a really big trip with 9 other girls. There was 10 girls on a trip together.
Gosh, I wanted to do that. And they were like, no, we're 40 now. We passed the line on the big trip. I was like, oh my God, that's it. Danica, I'm getting rid of those friends and I'm coming to join your circle.
Yeah. I mean, I plan to do an even bigger one when I'm 50. So
okay. All right. Let's start planning that right now. Hey, thank you so much for taking the time. You're just a joy. We love catching up with you. Thanks for the tips on the food plate for this weekend. I think that I'm going to borrow my nephew's obsessive compulsive obsession with Lightning McQueen and maybe have those as a little bit of a decor from Cars, as my decorations around the house.
I think it's appropriate.
The guac will for sure be there.
Yeah, good.
I want to hang out with her.
Me too. And we were just looking at her Instagram page.
Oh,
She's so cool.
So cool.
And she just turned 40, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I know,
nice.
lots of great stuff. Of course, you can watch the Indy 500 this Sunday right here on KPRC2. Coverage starts at 11:30 in the morning.
Very exciting. What do you say?